Gentlemen, but let's now move on to our final conversation for tonight. Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule this week decried a large number of inmates awaiting trial at the Kefi Medium Security Correctional Center. He noted this during a visit to the facility in the Kefi local government area of the state, a day after 16 inmates reportedly escaped from the facility. Earlier this week, the NCOS, through its Service Public Relations Officer, Abubakar Umar, had confirmed that the incident, and so far 7 out of 16 inmates had been recaptured, while a manhunt had been commenced to recapture the remaining 9 inmates. Now, Governor Sule noted that the facility was congested and promised that his government will explore means to fast-track trials of accused persons to reduce congestion in the facility. Let me begin this way with you, Mr. Oneya, right here. If this is the case, the very simple approach should be, what is delaying their being tried?
Okay, I think it's the systemic failure in our correctional service and judicial services, judicial system. It's a systemic failure. And you can't, for those of us who have tried to study what's going on in the courts in the past, you know, it's not a function of cases are not just adjudicated spontaneously by the presiding magistrate or the judge. The police themselves has a major role to play. I've seen cases, and I'm saying based on research, that police will carry court cases to the wrong court. They will go to the wrong and this is not the court, because even the filing procedure, police themselves file the suspect cases wrongly. Go and charge them. So it's a systemic failure. And again, you can imagine when a prison is congested and you are there because you are not really officially being found guilty, the instinct of that kind of a person, criminal, not criminal, is to find his way out, because I don't have any hope here. So it's a systemic failure. This failure is not a function of the correctional services, it's not the judicial services, it's not just the law enforcement agencies. It's a combination. It's complete systemic failure. Yes, and Governor Sule is very right. The congestion has a major role to play in this outbreak. Mr.
Harun, if Oneya is saying that this is not just about Kefi or Nasarawa State, which we all will agree, is all over the country. Last on this table, we talked about, last week actually, we talked about allowing inmates to vote, you know, in elections. Now, this looks to me like the crime is on the increase, which is leading to more arrest. However, our prisons are not increasing nor expanding. What exactly can we do to salvage this situation now?
So I'll first give an analysis of Nasarawa, which we are talking about. Currently, as we are speaking, about 1,143 inmates out of the 1,600 have not been tried. They have not yet undergone trial. And the problem is that many of these cases are due to judicial gaps. They claim that there are shortages of judges. There are also the defense lawyers, or the state defense lawyers, or the attorneys are also part of the things that are causing it. So what can be done is, if there is an executive order from the federal or the state, and there is also a reformation of the judicial system, that people should not remain behind bars for a certain period of time. And we should look at the West, which we are emulating. I can't find where somebody is in detention. I know of a man, well, he was allegedly accused of raping or defiling a 3-year-old girl. I know this situation, this story well, because I'm in the health, and it's something related to medical, where the baby was brought in, 3-year-old girl, and she pointed to the man. The man has been in detention for 3 years without trial. Whether he's guilty or not, I am not a judge. But these are cases which the judges also have to reform their system and have to make things run well. Someone cannot just be under trial in prison for several years. This is something which has to be modified. So I believe that reformation of the judicial system and the state system also will help in resolving this problem.
Indeed, gentlemen, I wish we had all the time to talk more, but I must thank both of you, data scientist, Mr. Stephen Oneya, and policy analyst, Mr. Yusuf Harun. Thank you so much for your perspective on the program tonight. And that's our show for today. But before we go, let's tell you that the views and reactions of our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Get in touch with us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and